Good morning or afternoon, wherever you are. This is the unboxing of the Dell Inspiron 14-54912 2-in-1. $699 on Amazon, although the prices tend to vary on that, I'm sure you are aware, but it was $699 on Amazon. We have also a stylus pen that didn't come with the laptop itself. This was bought separately. This was £45. It's a Dell Active Pen, and it's the PN350M. Now for the main attraction, it's just some manuals and things and nothing much more. You've got the actual unit here. So, feels quite heavy, about 2 kilograms I'd say. Yeah, so this is the 8GB RAM, and it's Microsoft 10. It has a 720p webcam, and it's a 14-inch, because it's 14 or 15 inches these ones, 14-inch touchscreen display. We've got a backlit keyboard. Let's open this up. I'll open it up so everyone can see. Looks really nice actually. It's definitely plastic in here. Looks like metal, but it's not aluminium, it's plastic. Right, let's see how easy it is to flip it around. So it looks really nice at the moment. Obviously I'll turn it on in a minute. Actually really simple.
Wow,
easy.
yeah.
Nice. Light enough to hold. It's definitely light enough to hold and use. It's a good size actually, because it's some tablets that have turned into 2-in-1 things are just not big enough to actually use as a laptop, whereas this will be good for both work and leisure. So let's look at some of the ports it's got. So it's got obviously a power connector, HDMI port, USB-C, and it's also got the USB 3.1, 2 of them on this side, and a universal jack. And on the other side we've got another USB-C 3.1, space for an SD card, and it has a security cable slot. So yeah, let's get this turned on, shall we? Backlit keyboard, as you can see, nice. Coming on pretty swiftly. I don't know if it's going to do any updates or anything like that straight away, but we'll see. This one is it's a 10th gen i5 core processor, and it's 256 SSD.
I'm Cortana. Use your voice or the keyboard along the way, and if you'd like me to stay quiet, just select the little microphone icon towards the bottom of your screen.
Pretty cool.
Your region is set to United States. Is that right?
No. No. Maybe that's not so responsive. No. Okay, let's just change the United Kingdom.
Your keyboard is set to United Kingdom. Want to stick with that?
Yes.
Do you also type with another keyboard layout?
No. That's a bit strange, it doesn't respond to the no. I don't know if that's because it's not an option, but let's just go skip.
Now let's get you connected to a network.
Yeah, so back shortly. Just connect.
Mission accomplished. You're all linked up.
So it's obviously just connected to the internet.
Now we have some important setup to do.
So obviously it's not that quick to get into and start using straight away, but you might expect that when you've got some setting up to do, as it's more of a laptop than a tablet.
Next up, the legal stuff.
I'm sure that was all fine.
Use Windows Hello to unlock your PC with just your fingerprint. It's not only faster, it's more secure than a password. Want to set that up now?
Yes, we do. Yes. Pretty cool, just like your phone.
Want to set up a PIN?
Yeah, sure, create a pin. Just create a quick 4-digit pin and off we go. Hopefully we're getting into there now. Yes. I'm hoping the responsiveness of the microphone comes a bit better. I'm sure it will. I'm sure you can, you know, like most Android and that devices, it gets used to your voice and things, and maybe it's just in this initial setup.
To get a few more things polished up for you, and Windows will be all yours. Looking forward to helping out.
Okay, so while that takes several minutes, as it's saying, you'll see that the sort of layout and the keyboard itself actually feels and looks a bit like a Mac if you've ever used one. It only took a couple of minutes after we got through the initial setup process, so it's ready to go. Let's see how seamless it is to go from normal laptop mode to... Okay, so it auto-rotates. Auto-rotating. And it also changes the borders. You'll notice that they go bigger and thicker. It does have like an automatic border here on the glass, and that's to, I presume, prevent you from accidentally touching the screen and using the apps, which is quite good. So it's not like an infinity display. But yeah, the touch screen's very responsive, as you might expect. Obviously, oh, welcome, skipping that. Just click on the internet. Comes up straight away, very quick. When we switch, you'll notice the screen asks me a question. It says, do I want to switch to tablet mode? And I click yes, and then suddenly we're into a tablet, which is really, really cool. Very seamless. So yeah, and then let's switch back again. Do you want to exit tablet mode? I go yes, seamlessly back to our laptop mode. You can set that so it does it every time without asking, but I've just left it at the moment because it's initial setup. Let's unbox that now. Get my trusty Stanley knife. Don't want to wreck the box. Yep, nice. Comes out as you might expect. Just get that. I'll try and get that out. Oh, it just drops out. So be careful of that. Feels like a biro. But yeah, we'll get this out of here. It's got Dell written on there. It's quite nice, matte. This Dell Active Pen quick start guide. The functions of the pen itself. So the two little buttons become relevant then, because you've got to tap it for menus, you've got draw, you've got select, and you've got erase to do all the different functionalities. It also should be responsive to how hard you press it and things like that. As you might expect, this little top, slightly different grey shade comes out. Try not to injure myself. We thought we might have to put this pen into pairing mode, Bluetooth or something, but I've just put the battery in and I've discovered that it works straight away. The pen has two little buttons on it. Don't know if you can see that up here. But you can see it starts to move with gravity slightly. But yeah, that is quite handy. You can have it like that. But it's only magnetic to this part. It's not magnetic here. Oh, it is magnetic there. Very slightly though, at the top. It's quite handy. But I am aware that it is shaking. It's not a real strong magnet. So anywhere near the keyboard, it will stick. And at the top of that top, it will also stick as well by the camera. So quickly just downloaded Whiteboard from the Microsoft Store, just to give a quick demonstration of the pen and some of its functionalities. And I don't know if you can see, I'm just going to write like normal, so I'm even going to put my hand on the page, you know how you would normally lean on a piece of paper like oh, sorry, I clicked a button there. My name is Ben, underline. And it also responds to, so if I press it really lightly, like Ben, and I hold down, you can see how different that is. So it definitely responds to the pressure of the pen. Now if I want to erase, and it is really like, I mean, it's not my best handwriting, but it is like my handwriting, and it's good that you can lean on the page. You can obviously move around and stuff, but it's good that you can actually lean your hand on the page. I think that's excellent. A lot of things I've used in the past would move around everywhere as you're writing, but you can see that this doesn't, and that's great. If I just click a button in, I can start to erase. Simple as that. That's brilliant. That's really good. I'm really impressed with that, actually. So that's the end of the unboxing of the Dell 14-inch. It's the 2-in-1 laptop. Obviously the full description of it will be in the details below, and obviously the Dell pen. Feel wise, like I say, about 2 kilograms, light enough to hold, light enough for me to have in one hand and lift and do everything else with it. The feel of the rotation is very sturdy, feels very substantial, and it will sit at any angle. It's not flimsy at all. The touch of the keyboard, the backlit keyboard is great. All in all, so far, so good. Really good little machine. I look forward to using it. Thank you.